Good morning and welcome to Thursday, January 9th, 2020. I almost said 2019. Today's devotion is going to be in Daniel chapter 2 again, yet we're in the second part of the chapter, the second half, and we're going to be reading out of verse 19. So Daniel 2, verse 19. And it's titled, God Gave Daniel a Vision. Daniel 2:19 says, Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel exhibited a tremendous amount of faith in God when he went to the king and asked for a stay of execution against all the wise men of Babylon. He believed God would reveal the dream to him. Daniel went with his three friends, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, also known as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and asked them to pray with him that God would reveal the troubling dream. God answered their prayer, and Daniel praised him for it. When Daniel returned to the king, he made sure that he gave God the credit for the answer to the troubling yet forgotten dream. We should follow Daniel's example to seek God's will and then praise him for everything that he does for us. God is willing and definitely able to help us in our time of need. But too often we try to fix the problems ourselves. Then after we make a mess of it, we call on God to help. Daniel prayed first, waited on God, and then with the right answer, he went before the king. Pray, seek, wait, and let God work all things out for us so that he may receive praise, strengthen our faith, and grow us as believers, as well as strengthen and grow the faith of others. And our final thought is a repeat of final thought the other day, Romans 8:28, and it reads, And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. This is very reminiscent of what I spoke of yesterday at the end of yesterday's devotion, where we as humans try to take on way too much burden on our own. And a lot of it comes from pride. We don't want to show weakness. We don't want to show that we're lesser than anybody else. We want to be equal, if not better, than the next person. And the way we do that is by proving and showing our strength in all areas. And I don't just mean physical strength, but mental strength. To be able to carry on more duties at work, to have more responsibilities in this section or that section. To try to be better than the next person. We're only human, and we have our limitations. And as we exceed those limitations, we start to decline. And then people really notice how weak we truly are. But if we were to take all of our burdens and troubles and hand them off to the Lord, then we can maintain our strength and confidence in what we can do while God handles the tough stuff. And it makes our life so much easier. Our biggest downfall, our biggest weight that we carry as humans is the fact that we try to do it all ourselves when God's just on the other side saying, I'm right here, hand it to me. But we're so selfish. We want to hold on tight to our problems because we think we can solve them. And like this devotion here reads, we just make a mess of it. So let's stop making a mess of our lives. Let's hand our burdens over to the Lord, and then let's move on and get moving forward and doing the right things and following in God's will and his plan for our life. Because he can handle the big stuff, we can handle the little stuff, we can all work together, but it all works together for the good of those who love God. So I'll leave you with that note there. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.